everyone, and welcome back. If you are new here, I'm Cyndi, a divine feminine. I'm on the ascension journey via a twin soul, and I wanted to wish all of you a happy holidays to wherever in the world you are tuning in from. We appreciate your energy here at the Sunshine for the Soul community. I am much obliged to you that you decided to stop in and listen to a tale told by the tarot. For this series of readings, I will use the words spirit and soul interchangeably, as they are the same. When I use the words divine masculine or divine feminine, I am referring to an energy, not gender. Every soul consists of both divine masculine and divine feminine energies within, the yin and the yang, the duality, the positive and the negative. And our purpose in these tales told by the tarot are to learn how to balance these two energies and bring our lives into a frequency of love and abundance. Now on to the task at hand, the three spirits of Christmas past. Now, we all know the story of Scrooge, a Christmas carol written December 1843 by Charles Dickens. This is a tale that's long been told. Now, the first movie was released in 1935. I watched that the other night. It was really neat. So this story follows the transformation of Ebenezer Scrooge from a cold-hearted, money-grubbing miser to a man who finds redemption through a series of ghostly, or let's call them for truly what they are, spiritual encounters on Christmas Eve. Ghosts or spirits in this tale can be looked at from the perspective of epiphanies or aha moments. Now, Scrooge lived in the beautiful city of London, and shout out to all of our listeners from the United Kingdom. He was known as a miser. He hoarded his wealth and spent as little money as possible, denying even his charity at Christmas time to thousands who were in desperate need of common comforts such as food and warm clothing. He refused to shut down his union workhouses and operations during the holidays, making the men work long hours with no reprieve, so low as to chase Christmas carolers off his stoop with a stick in his hand. Let's be honest, it was miserable because his obsession with greed and accumulation of wealth was an energetic blockage for him to connect with his heart chakra, thus living in a state of separateness from his creator. This tale is a gleaming reminder of how introspection and self-awareness are essential in order to align with our soul, to align with our heart chakra, allowing us access to the kingdom of heaven. This isn't a mysterious place up in the heavens, as we were told, but a frequency of light and love that has arrived here on earth for all who desire to enter. So tonight, we'll be taking the liberty to call on you as we close out 2023 and step into the energy of a brand new year, a brand new cycle, a brand new opportunity to connect with our heart chakra. Let's take a look at the three prominent spirits or energies in our life and see what messages are waiting to guide us into this beautiful new year of 2024. All right, Leo, welcome into your December Scrooge reading. That's what I've been labeling these. And we're looking at the Christmas past. We're taking a quick little view at our former selves, reminding us of who we once were along this journey, this incarnation. We're shining a light on these memories. So when you listen to my readings, please open your heart and receive these messages without judgment of yourself or without judgment of others. Now, I use divine masculine and divine feminine describing energies, not genders. And remember that energy is fluid, it's ever changing. So if you are here listening to this message, it's because you were meant to hear it. And when you find it, it's because the universe set it in your path. And we're thanking our spirit guides, our ancestors, and our archangels for these messages. All right, Leo. Let's look at these 3 cards from the past from my Rider-Waite deck. We have got 6 of Cups in the reverse. That's soulmate energy right off the bat. We have got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And we've got the Lovers. Come on. So 6 of Cups and the Lovers. This has got to be about romance. We don't need to doubt that very much when we see it pop out like that. And we've got a card for the Christmas present, which we'll look at after. And we've got a card of the potential future. And we'll look at that at the end. All right, so let's get some clarifiers on this beautiful 6 of Cups, this soulmate energy. The 6 of Cups in the reverse with the Knight of Wands and the 10 of Swords out of the Dark Mansion deck. And this is taking on a very interesting role. So this 6 of Cups, right, this soulmate, this is a sign of, like I said, immaturity. Energy of someone refusing to grow up, or they're having a hard time, quote unquote, growing up, right? I just don't want to act like an adult in certain circumstances of my life. I want to stay a big kid. I don't want anything serious. I just want to have fun. I don't want any drama. So what I see here is that there was this soulmate who in the past was a little immature when it came to their emotions, and that was displayed by the Cups. They liked being the big kid. You know, kids just have fun and they do whatever they want to do. They play and they joke. It's, you know, not so serious. Why so serious, says the Joker, right? They don't talk about or express like mushy emotions like yuck-ola. But any divine masculine that's going to go into union with a divine feminine who is spiritually evolved and awakened, it's going to be part of their relationship to learn how to express themselves emotionally. You know, in the past, we're stunted. We go through all these bad relationships. We clam up. We don't want to talk because people use things against us. You know, immediately, I just saw 333. So in the past, there was this energy of just, I'm not dealing with my emotions. I don't want to talk about them. Maybe I was taught not to express them. Or like I said, they were thrown back in our face. And there was an immature energy of somebody that, you know, just really didn't want to grow up. But this Knight of Wands, a knight is an action taker. And the wands are about following, taking action on our passions and desires. And this Knight of Wands, he can be impulsive, where he rushes forward, he just jumps the gun, he's very spontaneous. This can also refer to an energy of the player of the deck. Sometimes this is a knight that comes in and they're thinking with their wand, you know, if you know what I mean, wink, 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 instead of thinking with their heads, instead of being in touch with their intuition. It's all about just the passion and desire and living in that moment, you know. And just like a kid, they live in the moment. That's what's so great about a child, is that they're not focused on the past and they're not focused on the future. They live in that here and now. So there may be some energy here of someone that was a little immature. They may have came in looking like the player, but with the 10 of Swords, this is a character who's bent over. 10 swords in the back. You know, 10s are about ending a cycle. So this person has been in a whole cycle of feeling awful. And the moon, this is the full moon. So maybe possibly many cycles of just all these swords in their back. Their thoughts, these negative thoughts about how they were so immature and how they came in looking like, you know, a player, looking like a Don Juan. All right, this is taking an interesting twist right here, Leo. Leo, the courageous lion. I love it. So in the past, that's what we've got so far, and I'm digging it. Let's take a look at this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, a knight, an action taker. Now this knight is as slow as molasses. I just saw 555. The Knight of Pentacles is like this methodical, step-by-step, cross my T's, dot my I's kind of energy. But in the reverse, let's see what this means. This is an unstable connection where this knight could not or chose not to give this connection, this possible soulmate connection, enough attention or put any effort into it, okay? There was no dedication. They just came in and out, and it was all about the passion. It was all about, here's an opportunity here. I'm all about my wand. I'm not thinking about, a soulmate. And this was clarified by the King of Wands. And he represents, pure fire energy in its masculine form. He's confident. He's got leadership skills. But what this means in this context is that he came in with all this passion, and this gave him a huge ego boost. Okay, so we already saw that he was immature, right? Really just wanted to be a big kid, kind of acting like a player. He wasn't real happy later on with seeing how he had behaved. His thoughts for cycles had really gotten the best of him. When he looked back and he saw, oh my God, look how I acted. And then this is confirming in the past that, this individual did not give this connection any attention. There was no dedication, and that's because it served as an ego boost for him. And that was clarified by the Lovers in the reverse, card number 6. And our next card describing the past is the Lovers. So that card is out 2 times now. But the Lovers in the reverse depicts that things did not go so smoothly, and they may have appeared to be like, this smooth operator that came in, this player energy, this burner, all coming in for some of the good, like Kate from Regretless Life says. She calls it coming in for some yum with no intentions of anything but that. And with this Lovers card in the reverse, this is actually depicted by 3 individuals. There's three people, 2 divine feminines, a divine masculine, and there is 1 divine feminine conspicuously staring at these lovers. So, with that said, I think I can honestly say that, yes, things didn't go smoothly, but maybe because there was other people that this energy, this person, this individual was talking to. There was a third party, like a karmic possibly. Now, karmics don't have to be other lovers. It can be a karmic family member, a karmic friend. It can be, yes, definitely a lover, definitely somebody that this knight who came in this player energy just wanted to fool around and have fun and fill his ego. Somebody like that keeps multiple people on the line, right? They're not just talking to one, they talk to multiple. So if one falls through, they're like, oh, my ego didn't take a hit because I've got this one over here. All right, so we see some not so nice energy kind of in this reading for you, Leo. I'm sorry. I just don't know what's going to come out. All right, so let's look at the third card in the spirit of Christmas past, and that is the Lovers card. Now, a long time ago, this was the card that represented a choice. It could be a choice between 2 people. But this is a divine union. This can be a partnership, a commitment. 2 people coming together and wanting to share their lives, right? Card number 6, like I said. So we've had 6, 6, 6. Okay, and before you freak out about 666, like some people are like, oh my God, that's the number of the devil, right? That's what we were told. No, that's a number, an angelic message from the universe talking about equal give and take. And this angel number is a guidepost pointing toward recommitment to nurturing your foundation. So nurturing your physical, your mental, your emotional well-being. Wow. So in this reading, I feel like that's got to be the general overview then. It's just, we're seeing this, the universe is pointing this out, like we can see in the past where we were, we can appreciate the lesson and laugh at ourselves for being jackasses. Who hasn't done that? Oh my gosh, I have done some stupid shit in my life. Like, I'm the queen of stupid shit. But I like how we're looking back, and this Lover's card, this equal give and take, this opportunity in the past to have this union, possibly a soulmate, possibly a twin soul, with the Six of Cups and 2 cards of the Lovers. Yeah, this is definitely looking like it's more than just platonic. It's romantic. Let's clarify that Lover's card in the past and see what we've got here. This is, the Six of Cups came out again. Holy shit, you guys. You can't make this up. I just saw 1212. Now, this Six of Cups in my Dark Mansion deck has come out many times in these Christmas readings. And this is a divine feminine who's all dressed up. She's looking at a photo of somebody. She's reminiscing. And she's had this damn table set with 2 goblets on it for so long that this divine masculine energy, not gender, take the roles how they fit for you, but he kept her waiting. And so she made the goblet into a plant holder. She's like, screw it, he ain't coming. I'm just going to plant my plant and I'm going to sit here. But she is waiting. She waited for this lover. She waited for this player. Interesting why the divine feminine, because she saw this person as a soulmate. Maybe she recognized that this was a divine connection. We know it is because we've got 2 Six of Cups and 2 Lovers cards laying here on the table. So it's divine, all right. I'm laughing at this. I think this is great. One more card. Let's clarify this. We have got the 5 of Wands. That's a repeating card that's coming out too. There was a lot of conflict in regards to this situation. So let's summarize this. We've got the divine masculine, immature, still like being a kid, like every male does. They get to a certain point where, they've got to grow up. And this gentleman, or this energy, was all Knight of Wands. I'm just coming in for the passion, the desire. It's all about the wand. It's all about the hot sex. It's all about the good, And then there was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Like, I looked like a total bruiser. I just saw 1414. I looked like this smooth operator. And the Knight of Pentacles, showed us that this was so unstable because there was no connection. There was no attention given to it. It was just an ego boost for this person. They may have had, other people they were talking to. And then we see that this Lovers, I have seen the smooth operator context have come out multiple times that I just keep hearing that song. All right, so a lot of conflict going on. They weren't on the same page. She's like, oh my God, I see you as a soulmate and I'm waiting for you. All right, she waited. And we saw with the 666 that this is a divine connection. This is kind of a guiding light, letting us take a peek into these energies. I love this. So in the Christmas present, we are looking at, this is, the personification of the Christmas spirit. It represents the living in the here and now, relieved of these burdens of the past, relieved of this situation, however it went down. It's pretty an interesting little tale here told by the tarot. But we're going to relieve ourselves of these burdens, and now it's an opportunity to manifest what it is we'd like to experience. An opportunity this Christmas to raise our energetic frequency and celebration and joy, and to be able to look at this for the lesson that it was, and maybe even having a good laugh, like I look at myself from the past and I crack up because I was a rebel. I was an idiot. I tried everything and anything. I just kind of went for it. And this isn't about just celebrating merely this, getting past the situation, but, this Christmas, let's celebrate and be grateful that we're actually alive, that we're this spiritual being, and we're having this existence in this meat suit on the schoolroom of earth, and we get to have these experiences where sometimes we act like a friggin' jackass, right? All right, so in the Christmas present, we've got, speaking of jackass, we've got the Justice card, JJ, card number 11. This is Libra energy. This is about finding balance in a situation. This is about bringing things into harmony. Wow, this is exciting. Card number 11, the 1-1. All right, let's get some clarifiers on this Justice card, this Libra energy that has now popped into your reading, Leo. Now, Leo, I don't know which character you fall in here. You kind of have to place it yourself. Either you're the one that, was the playboy in the past and you stumbled across the divine feminine that has made you kind of do a double take, or, you're Leo, you are this divine feminine and you came across this player divine masculine who got his ego boosted. He ain't feeling too good about it. He left you waiting. There's been a ton of conflict in regards to this energy. Now in the present, the universe is saying, let's bring some balance in. Let's take a look at this. We've got the King of Swords. Come on in. Speak your truth. Tell me what happened. Tell me where you were at. We're all human. We all do dumb shit. It is part of our learning experience. I love doing dumb shit. Like I said, I'm the queen of dumb shit. I've got some tales. One more card about bringing balance. This Libra, this King of Swords now, wanting to speak his truth. And we have got the Tower in the reverse. Interesting. So the King of Swords is, he speaks his truth. He doesn't really react from an emotional state. He's very logical. He sits in reality. He's not real higher up in the realms of thought and, intuition. He's very solid, though. I mean, he speaks his truth and he looks at things from both sides of view. And with the Tower, this is, you feel some crisis is looming along the horizon. This is someone, and I assume it's this player divine masculine smooth operator energy that is undergoing a significant personal transformation. There's been some upheaval in their lives. And, maybe they've been trying to avoid a disastrous relationship with someone. Maybe they're getting out of a situation. When the Tower falls, it changes everything. Our belief systems, our patterns. The Tower is great because we're able to see things for what they really are or what they really were. So in the present, we've got an energy of balance coming in. Truth is being spoken. Someone is making changes. Someone is going through a personal transformation, and maybe they're realizing that their long-held convictions are no longer valid. You can't fight with yourself about the past. You can't hold on to that and never forgive yourself and move forward. This is, maybe you've been resistant to personal transformation in the past. Not a lot of people like change. They're very reluctant to embracing change willingly. But in the present, this is balance. This is great energy, Leo. So our final card, our Spirit of Christmas Potential Future, right? And we have got, let's see what the future represents. The future represents the Grim Reaper. It's what is yet to come. The last spirit represents death. Death in the tarot means transformation. And so every day we're given a new opportunity to write a new story, to write a new book, a new chapter, to live the experience we want all over again. We're never bound to the things of the past. So in this reading, we see a very interesting thing, because we have now got the Ten of Swords in the reverse. And we're looking at the potential future. Now, we had the Ten of Swords in the past. Before, we saw the Ten Swords in the back, how just reliving this and just feeling so in despair or loss about this situation that happened, where someone came in as a player and they didn't recognize this soul connection. But we like seeing the Ten of Swords in the reverse, because that means we're no longer sitting in that energy. We don't have to stay in that despair, that defeat, that loss energy. We have the potential to come out of that energy. I just saw 2222. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords in the reverse. We don't have to sit with these communications and thoughts. The Eight of Swords, this is again self-sabotage. This is keeping ourselves in a self-imposed prison because of our thoughts, because we don't want to see that we have this clear path out of this. We have the potential to have a new beginning, right? To do something differently than we did the last time, to mature, to, maybe grow up a little bit, maybe take responsibility for our emotions, take responsibility for our actions. And with the Two of Swords, this is the Two of Wands. In the future, we have a crossroads choice to make. We have an opportunity to do things differently, to pick a different path, to approach a soulmate connection, a twin soul, a heartfelt, divinely orchestrated connection that was represented here by the Lover's card twice, the Six of Cups twice. We can write a new chapter. We can have a new beginning. And maybe we don't know exactly how the ending is going to go. Maybe that's part of the fear, is if I come forward and I have this second chance with this soulmate, with this divine connection, I'm not sure how it's going to end. Can I have success? And the universe is saying, you won't know until you take that step forward. You won't know until you bring balance and harmony into a situation that you never really put your energy into. You didn't dedicate yourself to this in the past. How do you know what's going to work out until you actually give it your all? I like that, Leo. Have the courage, right? The Leo, the lion. Have the courage to go give it your all, right? Wow, very powerful. All right, Leo, if you dug my vibe and you would like to hang out again, not lose me on YouTube world, and check out your next reading, love for you to hit that subscribe button. If this reading resonated and you have been one of these characters, either the one waiting for a divine masculine to grow up, or the divine masculine who has gone through this spiritual transformation and now they want to bring balance into a soulmate connection, and come forward and speak their truth, which is very, very beautiful to see, to, bring balance and harmony after so much conflict. Well, then, hit this like button or comment. Let me know that you resonated with that, with this message. And I'd loved hanging out with you. This was a great reading, a lot of fun. I hope you guys have a great holiday wherever it is in the world you're celebrating it, and we'll catch you at your next reading. Peace and love, Leo.